Hello everybody, this is Dougie again, and I'm looking at this awesome 84 Ramcharger in F8 green pretty soon. The motor's been working well. It's a high compression Magnum 360 and got about 90 miles on the motor, but I'm finding out that just still working out the bugs. But she kicks butt when the secondaries kick in on that 650 double pumper for sure. So anyway, why I'm here today is it's all about these turbine wheels and restoring these guys. Now, of course, the rim's all dirty, but this is one of them. And I'll show you real quick how I'm doing it. Now, the tools are important. Now, I'm a fabricator, so I believe in my tools. This twisted wire brush here on a good 11 amp side grinder. This thing will kick butt on anything that you put it on, and it will throw some wires now and then. But to finish up, I like these plastic wheels here. This gets between the spokes real good, you know, in here, up high in here. In this area here, you can use the wider wheel, or basically I like to use the cone wheel because it really forces all your force, you know, your work straight off the end of the drill. So here's a wheel that's it's been painted 2 days ago, single coat after the wire wheel and some a little acetone wipe down, single coat. It's a Rust-Oleum oil-based implement paint, semi-gloss black, and single coat. So, and it's been about 80-90 degrees here last few days, and this paint's 3 days old, so in the heat it'll get a little sticky, but right now it's hard and brittle, so I'm going to get busy. What I've found out that works the best, and actually I've lucked out so far because I really haven't had any trouble, is using a DA. It about, I don't know, spins about 40 RPMs on speed 1 to get started. This filter does kind of get in the way. Maybe I should take that off, but I don't want to be breathing a lot of black paint. But what I do is just go around here, get into the issues. The big issue here is the using the edge of the paper, but you need some fresh, and even if it's offset, you'll get a little bit of side sanding because the paper rounded off the end, off the side there a little bit. So it's not a big paper eater. This is 60 grit. Start off with this, go around, then you can bring it up slightly just on a pair, and you can actually maintain flatness coming up. See, it's all about keeping the flatness of these spokes here. And when you're done, well, let's don't jump too forward. So as you go around, you go about an inch every time you go to the next spoke. There's a lot of tire turning. You'll get in shape if you're not. And there's a 33 here. But you end up working your way all the way top, and never does the sandpaper hit this inner area, this raw cast area. Yeah, you don't want that to happen. Or on the inside of here, these have to be maintained, but everything else is going to be bright aluminum, especially this face. And so let's talk about that. Well, as you finally come up, you can start working just a single spoke, just on, not sharply, but as parallel to the surface as possible. You know, I mean, you want to use as much sandpaper as possible. That's my point. Now, when you're done with that, don't worry right about the end, that curve. We'll hit that last. Believe it or not, this works awesome. It really does. And you can even ride the top edge real quick. It doesn't tear up the paper too bad. You may go through 160 grit, that's what this is to start with per wheel, but it's not like it's shredding or anything, and that's just this red stuff, you know, you get off Cramazon. But yeah, you can make this flat all the way out, and then you can bring it out on each one of these little flat area spikes. You can bring the sand out, and don't round it off, just maintain your flatness all the way around, and it'll come out really nice. So you can change from 120 to 240 and finish up not the spokes, but the flat surfaces. Okay, so now for the spokes, I spent, I think it was $40 to get one of these, what's called a Bandfile. I bent it at about 45 degrees. And I'll tell you, this takes a little bit of coordination. But you hold it, okay, you hold it right by your waist. Okay, right about your waist, okay? There we go. Just hold it right there. And then you just bend forward at your waist when you use it. Sorry for the crummy camera angle. But, and then so you're using your body to maintain even motion, because you don't want any divots in this. It has to be a smooth swipe in and out. I start off by removing the excess paint right at the edge and then just dive in. And there may be some slight rounding from sanding on these spokes, but you make it flat again with the Bandfile. Takes about 5 or 6, 7 strokes. You don't want to leave any divots. And son of a gun, now this piece here has, I've already done 2 wheels with it, and I'm not chewing up sandpaper. I think that's important to understand, is you don't want to be chewing up that sandpaper and making it expensive. But yeah, I don't know really what to do about that rust. I guess I can paint it, because they won't be coming off anytime soon. I got some 35 by 15 by 12.5 wide tires for $288 a piece from Walmart. Man, get them while they last. These are the red letter general grabbers. So lucked out on that deal. Of course, they're getting discontinued, but you can see the black is okay. Maybe I should have had argent and maintain that magnesium wheel look. But I don't know if you can see, but there is some brushing going on in the parallel on the spoke. So it has that machine look, and I tell you, these plastic cutters or polishers, these things kick butt. They don't wear out, and if they don't throw metal at you, and not only are they friendly, they're effective. So also, I'm very familiar with 3M makes a product called their bristle wheel, and it's kind of a wheel that has all the bristles in one direction and it turns. And I use them for my jewelry work. So anyway, that's it. Thanks for coming, viewing. Yeah, the Ramcharger is coming along good. There's a lot of work that's been done already, but she's coming along good. The steering wheel needs help, but that's about it inside. Maybe some upholstery, a headliner, and but I got my my Gentex. So yeah, and the sounds are coming. So original back seat. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon, and one day I'll do a video on that little sweetheart. Oops. I'm looking at me, and that is a level 2 factory leather buckets with the Alcoas, forged Alcoas factory. All right, peace out.